By now, I'm sure most of you are familiar with the stasis field demonstrations that I've given in regards to having a applied kinetic force to an object. For the most time, I have been using air as the kinetic force medium and working my stasis field constructs around the air. This has been very successful on small and large objects, regardless of whether they are in a sealed system or not. This got me thinking, could this be applied to a water-based kinetic medium? Now, I went out and tried it on a big water wheel and I wasn't successful, and we were in a bit of a hurry. So I found one of these little things. It was just in like one of those novelty shops, but for the purposes of TK training, it was perfect. It had a sealed system water wheel on both sides. Basically, if you're going to get one of these and use it for training, just start out by observing its natural behavior, making sure that you know that it will continue to spin if you're not applying your intention. And so once you've observed the apparatus working as normal, you're going to want to start with a clean tank. So I'll just pause for a moment while this gets through to the end of it, and I'll explain what's happening next. I just wanted to give a complete demonstration of how it should be operating normally. And you want to do this on both sides as well, so that you're sure both sides are functioning correctly. But for the purposes of YouTube, I'm not going to subject you to that, so it's up to you whether or not you want to find out if this stuff is true. I just want to present this training technique as it's actually me to get a grasp on how to use the energies in fluids. So, as we can see, when it gets to the bottom, the water will actually, or the blue water will actually stop the wheel from turning, so we know that the friction there will stop it. So we've turned it over. I'm actually using my hands as a visual energy cue for my constructs. So as you can see here, I've applied stasis field to the wheel, and basically if you observe the water droplets, they are actually hitting the wheel. As I take my hand away, it will begin again, and once again I'm applying the stasis field, and hopefully I'll be able to add some diagrams to show you exactly what my visualization process is. I find hands a very useful mental cue for energy. These are focal points for us since we are children. When you're a child, you use your hands to get what you want, and it sort of carries through until adulthood. I'm just showing you stasis field applied to this apparatus is not necessary with hands.